Hi everyone, this is AJ. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to my review for episode 3 of Resident Alien Season 2. Let's get into it. So this episode is entitled Girls' Night. Now, the episode opens with a flashback to a school trip, an excursion into the woods at night time, where we have a group of kids and their teacher. But we meet a young Liv Baker and Asta, and Liv sees lights in the sky, potentially being that of a UFO. And we then jump forward in time and we catch up where we left off last week with the sheriff and his deputy storming Harry's place, and they're confronting him over being the Foot Killer. We find out that Harry's got out of this by mind wiping him essentially, or changing his memories of certain events, and this puts that kind of plot point to bed at this stage. The episode primarily deals with two storylines, one being the girls' night out, which is all the girls getting together, having a rowdy time, coming to realise that the women in the town are being underpaid compared to their men counterparts, breaking into the office of the mayor, stealing some paperwork that says this as such, and releasing it on the town. The primary storyline focuses on Harry and his need to get a diffuser for his radio that he's building to contact his race and attempt to stop them coming to destroy humanity. Harry meets up with this woman named Carlin, and he attempts to seduce her because he wants to go back to where she works, because she knows a lot about radios and what he's working on, and they've got just what he needs to finish off building what he requires. So like I said, he sets about seducing her and that, but he uses one of his little balls to turn himself into her to enter into the place and get what he requires. That's pretty much the crux of the episode. Now, again, the episode has some fantastic character growth within it for certain individuals, but all in all, it felt like a rather a filler episode, shall we say, with not continuing too much forward with the primary plot of the series. It felt, but it gave a lot of the characters that would normally sit in the background something to do, something decent to do. So in that sense, it was pretty good. A very funny episode. It's got some laugh out loud moments. Harry and his seduction techniques were top of the list. Very good. We continue with Max Hawthorne and Sahar, and Max's the hair continuing to grow. He's now getting a deeper voice and this sort of thing. They come to realise that it's the ball, and they go and see Harry, and Sahar's taken the ball away from Max, hidden it, but hidden it from Harry as well. So that's pretty much it. That's the crux. Like I said, that's pretty much the episode as a whole. There's a lot of character interactions and this sort of a thing that I shan't go into. But all in all, a pretty good episode. Now, I know that people are very protective of this series. They don't want to hear criticism, but if we can't be critical of something, then what's the point? I may be critical at times. That doesn't necessarily say that I'm hitting at the show as being a bad show. I'm not at all, because it's a very fun show. It's one of my favourite shows of last year when it first started. But we can pick at things. We can, things could be done better, and things don't work for some people that do work for others, and that's the nature of it. That's how it is. But all in all, Alan Tudyk's performance is again fantastic. He always is. He's great as this character, and there you go. So now for some Harryisms. I'm going to call them Harryisms from now on. It's a term that I've coined. Harry comes out with stuff throughout each episode. His one-liners that make you gawk, make you laugh, this sort of thing. So here's two for you. Two that stood out for me in this episode. It's like a stupid happy baby, if you remember that one. And the skin on my penis is very clean. There we go. 2 little Harryisms for you from this episode. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. This is AJ. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Take care all, and goodbye.